piano studio of Lisa Bailey and our series on the circle of fifths, scale Mania. Let's do a recap of what we've been working on. So the major scales we've learned so far are C, G, D, A, E, B, F sharp or G flat, C sharp or D flat. A flat was the last video, and today we're going to learn E flat major. So let's work on this together. Let's review our A flat major scale and the pattern of all major scales. So starting with our tonic, which is A major, we go whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. And in the key of A major, our tonic is A flat, our dominant is E flat, and the next stop on the circle of fifths. So E flat is now our tonic. B flat is our dominant. So tonic and dominant for the key of E flat major. Let's look at the pattern for our E flat major scale. So starting with our tonic, which is E flat, our pattern is whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, half step. And as you notice, we are getting fewer black keys. Let's take a look at that key signature, see what that's all about. The key of E flat major has 3 flats. We are almost done with our flats. This is crazy. So check out the next to the last flat is our E flat, which tells us that is the key we are in. So let's look at our fingering for our E flat major scale. So we're going to start with finger 2 in the right hand, and immediately we're going to cross under with finger 1. So we start with finger 2, 1, cross 1 under, cross 4 over, cross 2 over. That one is interesting. All right, let's start with the left hand next, starting with finger 3 in the left hand on our tonic. Cross 4 over, cross 1 under. Good job. Yeah, take your time with that one and work on it a little bit. Let's do hands together. Very good. All right, moving on to 2 octaves. And remember, as we go 2 octaves, you want to make sure that you are tilting on your hip to keep things centered and your arm and wrist in line with your hand. So starting with your right hand, finger 2 on E flat. Immediately 1 under, 1 under, 1 under, 1 under. Cross 4 over, 3 over, 4 over, and back to 2. Left hand, starting with finger 3. 4 over, 3 over, 4 over, and 2. Under, under, under. All right, so there's hands separate. Let's do this hands together. So each of these scales for a little bit have all been different fingerings. You're going to want to take your time working on the fingering in these scales. Moving on to our improv section, let's work on some improvisation with the 5-finger scale. Using different intervals and different rhythms, try out some things on your own, and when you're ready, you can come back to the video and work with the accompaniment. Our accompaniment today is in 4/4 time signature, so I'm going to count in one measure of 4/4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good job. Work on that with the 5-finger scale. When you're ready, try the entire E flat major scale. Very good job. We are getting fewer and fewer flats in our key signature, aren't we? They're getting a little easier each time because we have less black notes we have to keep track of. Continue to work on each of your scales. You don't want to forget what we have been working so hard on. You have put in a lot of effort for this series, and I'm so excited. Again, as always, work on them hands separately and then hands together once you've mastered hands separately. If you have a question or would like to tell me something, please reach out in the comments. I love to hear about your wins and anything that I can clarify that might be confusing or you just have a question for me. I will see you in the next video where we work on B flat major.